You paid for them.
We are very careful stewards of the resources.
So where are they?
There should be some kind of explanation.
You won't find them here or there. In fact,
We would like not to lose anything.
you won't find them at all.
Sometimes things get lost.
Which begs the question,
How do you lose 32 computers?
I can't explain how you lose them.
Terry Ondraka is in charge of financing for Texas State University. Every year, along with every other state agency, he's required to turn in a list of taxpayer purchase equipment that in the past year the university has lost.
It's very serious. We have a fiduciary responsibility to the state and to the citizens and to the students to manage our resources to the best of our ability.
This year, Texas State reported losing 47 items, most of which were computers. The university lost 32 of them, as well as 3 laser printers and a $6,000 server, all of which just...
It's unacceptable especially because it's a university. So, I mean, you shouldn't just lose stuff like that.
But Texas State did, and so did every other state-funded university.
Somehow, in the work of experiments, teaching, these items can occasionally get lost.
The University of Texas San Antonio reported losing a camera, a camcorder, and 24 computers.
Makes me a little peeved that my money's going to lost goods that the school just can't find.
This year, the University of Texas Health Science Center reported not finding $500,000 of equipment, including an $8,000 microplate reader, a $30,000 ultrasound machine, and a $60,000 high-tech laser microscope.
How do you lose a $60,000 piece of medical equipment?
First of all,
The university says it's not as bad as it sounds.
it was not lost. It was verified that the piece of equipment in cell and structural biology, where the piece of equipment was actually damaged in a flood.
But because the university did not fill out the proper paperwork, it was reported as lost. As for the other 131 items on the list,
Look, we do have the controls. There may be pieces of equipment ultimately we can't find, but it is not a significant dollar amount.
the value of the lost equipment adds up to less than 0.01% of the total inventory at the Health Science Center. In fact, every university
We're talking about 0.02%.
reported losing less than the state's threshold of 1%.
We have a .038 loss rate right now.
And only those who exceed that threshold are at risk of losing funding.
But it can still add up. Last year, looking at all the state agencies, the state of Texas lost more than $17 million. And that's enough money to buy 500 computers, 500 cameras, and still have enough money left over to send every senior here at Thomas Jefferson High School to UTSA for all 4 years.
That's unacceptable.
So no matter how small of a percentage or the reasons why,
When you just say something's just lost and we can't find it, that's when things get a little spotty for me.
those who pay say there's no excuse for their money to be lost. With the I-Team, Brian New, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.